Hi folks, just continuing on my boot latch and lock repair video. I have purchased a spare VW boot handle badge. Really all I need from it is this micro switch. That is the part I've mentioned that has failed. This one, as you can see, is in used condition, not particularly great. You can see the guys have actually cut off the bolt heads there and there, and even managed to score up down there. Either way, not in particularly great nick, and me being a perfectionist, you can see there's a big gouge out of the chrome, and that's actually starting to delaminate the chrome there as well. So the badge itself will never be put on to my own car. Anyway, this is the micro switch, the part that has failed. This part, if you can look in detail there, hopefully it comes out in focus, you'll see the wee white leg there. That is slightly touching a metal arm, and if I slowly push the latch as if I'm opening the handle, you can hear that tick there. That is that metal arm acting on the micro switch. So that tells basically the boot latch to unlock, and as mentioned, that is the part that has failed. So my idea will be to swap this micro switch from this switch, which I know is working. I'll show you the test of it now, and swap that over onto my own boot handle latch switch jobby. So anyway, I'll show you me testing this now. This is the cable plug attachment from the boot handle switch, just slightly further up out of shot. This is the plug, if you remember in the previous video, that I put 2 pins into when the boot was locked, which shorts the 2 terminals and proves the wiring is okay. So what I'm going to do now is to test this micro switch and used handle is working okay. So I'm going to grab the used handle, plug it in like so, like that, and I'm just with my right hand up here putting my finger in where the boot latch goes, and I'm going to act on this cable and show you the micro switch working, and you should hear the lock unlatch. Yep, so that's everything seems to be working there. So time for me now to see if I can remove this micro switch easily from the boot handle and go from there. There we go, that's the micro switch now removed from the handle. Just to show you, if you're doing this yourself, try and move this up to the camera, you can see the micro switch is only attached at, if I line this up, that side there. So it's only attached around the right hand side, so it's open on this side. So all you need to do is, like many plastic clips, get a wee lever, screwdriver, or a pick tool like I have here. So all I was doing, getting the pick tool under those wee legs, prying them up, and off it popped. So now time to transfer this onto my new handle, and using that same procedure, I'll try and pick these legs off and swap the micro switch over. There we go folks, that is the old micro switch out. Happy days. Time to give it a quick clean up and put on the new one. And you can see I'm just testing the micro switch there as well. You can see it's obviously connected up to the wiring, and lock the boot here again. Job done, happy days. Time to rig this up onto the handle and cross my fingers and toes that it works. You may not have heard it, but I could feel the two wee latches click in place there, so fairly happy it's secure. Let's have a wee look at the micro switch. Yep, it all looks like it's in position okay. Time to lock the boot and test the handle. Okay folks, seem to have fixed the problem entirely but discovered a new potential cause of the problem. Basically this micro switch, as you'll see, has the metal arm. Basically the white leg that acts on that micro switch up there was constantly pressing on my old micro switch, so I presume the boot takes the logic that if it's always being pressed down, stay locked, or whatever position it was in. Anyway, while the micro switch outside of the car would unlock the car or the boot, as soon as I put it into my old switch assembly, my original switch assembly or handle assembly, it wasn't working. So all I did on the new micro switch, that metal arm, bent it up slightly. That meant that it wasn't constantly pressing on the micro switch's arm, and that seems to be the boot unlocking a-okay now. So if I test this and pull the handle down a wee bit, or the boot lid, you can see that's it working fine. So yeah, hopefully that helps you folks. It could well be as simple as all I needed to do was bend that metal arm a wee bit, so that could well be your problem fixed without having to buy any sort of new handles or micro switches. But either way, I've tested the handle quite a few times now. Everything seems to be up and running, so time now to start putting the boot trim back together and go from there. And once I get everything put back together, I think that should be me good to go. Any comments or queries on the job, while a bit of a sporadic video, feel free to ask. If I can help, I'll certainly try my best. And as always folks, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. It's a big help to the channel as we try to get it growing a wee bit more. Cheers folks, bye bye.